Minecraft is a game with a ton of competitive players. There's players that are good at building, good at PvP, good at beating the game. And I am none of those players. But I wanted to be accomplished, so I came up with the perfect way to prove how good at Minecraft I am. No, not vanilla Minecraft, I'm pretty average at that. I needed to make it to the top of the Hypixel leadership board. But I'm a few years behind in that. So I set out to reach the top of the weekly board. The problem is there's over 60 games to choose from, and I suck at most of them. Actually, like all of them, except for The Blocking Dead. The Blocking Dead game is simple in concept. You and up to 23 other players crash land in a city full of zombies, and you have to survive for 6 minutes till one of 12 rescue zones are announced. Then you have 1 minute to get there before an onslaught of zombies are thrown at you. You and the remaining players must survive for 3 minutes in that location before you get rescued, and achieve a win in the game. In between, each player must locate chests and retrieve more food, ammo, and med packs. The easiest way to kill the zombies are with a headshot. That only takes 1 bullet. Without a headshot, it takes 2 to 4 bullets to kill each zombie. The plan should have been simple. Win 20 games a day and claim victory. But there were 2 problems. Number 1, I had 7 days to end up in spot 1. But I could not play for 2 of those days, meaning I only had 5 days to claim victory, while everyone else had 7. Number 2, each game takes 10 full minutes to complete, and the only way it could be shorter would be dying. Furthermore, 20 straight wins would take 3 hours and 30 minutes to complete, and I certainly can't win every single game. The leadership board for this game counts wins, not kills, yet I didn't want to take the easy way out and cower and hide. So I aimed to get top 3 in kills for each game, and with my plan set, I got started. Okay, that's getting old. I loaded in for my first game. After landing, I headed straight for one of my favorite spots to gather supplies, the church and the graveyard. After opening a bunch of chests, I went out and started to get kills. Soon after the rescue zone was announced, I headed there. Our numbers started to dwindle, and we eventually lost control of the doors and had to head upstairs. When I was the only player left alive, I knew I wasn't gonna last. My second game was quite similar. Land, go to the church, open chests, get kills. Almost identical, but I had a run-in with my worst enemy, babies. Regardless, I won. I also befriended one of the last survivors from the game prior. I went on to play 16 games, out of which I only won 11. That's when I realized I couldn't casually do this challenge. I had to lock in and get serious. On stream, I played an additional 17 games, totaling 33 games for Sunday. I continued playing on Monday, where I learned never, ever enter the police station. The amount of dead players that come out of that building is astronomical. At the end of Monday, I had played 58 games and was in first, with 44 wins. On Thursday, I learned that the school was the best place to collect resources and get kills. I ended the day in 3rd place with 49 wins and having played a total of 65 games. I was 9 wins behind first place. By the end of Friday, I had gotten much better at headshots. I also started to notice that most of the players on the leadership board would be in the same lobby. So I theorized these players were like a pack of careers, bunched together to score highly. I ended Friday with 74 wins and 96 games played. Everything changed on Saturday. Right before I was about to go to sleep at the ungodly hour of 3 a.m., I ran into the number 1 spot player. Wait, they saw my live stream? Really? Wait, that's so surprising. Wait, that's so cool. That's literally awesome. OMG. I feel so guilty, but little did this person just know I just stole their #1 spot on the leadership board. Whoopsies! That's so bad! Later, I got a party invite. An invite to a group with multiple players who were on the leadership board. My theory was correct. It was then I learned there was a whole community behind The Blocking Dead. I wanted to say hello, but I had to figure out how to first. I was afraid that when I slept, other players would take my spot on the board. The leadership board resets every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. EST, so I set my alarm for 9 and dreamt about that #1 spot. When I woke up, I had time to play one more game. It was the same pattern. Land, go to my favorite spot, collect resources, get kills, win. And right as the leadership board was resetting, I saw my finishing place. First, with 132 wins and 169 games played. And just as fast as I got there, it was all gone. I learned a lot during this challenge. I made a spreadsheet to track all my data from each game. In the end, I killed 25,651 zombies. Across 5 days, I spent approximately 28 hours playing. I also got first place 26 times, second place 45 times, and third place 34 times, meaning I placed in 106 out of 169 games. But the one question I still have is if I can get over 16,000 headshots, why am I so bad at Valorant?